Welcome to Portland, Oregon for this Week 4 Simulation Football League matchup live on Next Level Sports. We're at the Shipyard, home of the Portland Fleet, where they welcome the reigning champion Baltimore Vultures in this cross-divisional matchup between Atlantic and West Division teams. They're coming out in this set again, two in the backfield, and everybody in the box for Portland. And they will run it again, and that's a pickup of a first down and a little bit more, all the way up to the 41-yard line. And Portland coming out in a free defensive line set, defensive lineman, and they're not able to stop number 21, Warren Murray.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see. Good pursuit on the back end by the defense. Another 3-3 look here for Portland.
Three-step drop, that's a throw, that's a catch, and it could be a little bit more than the first down. 83 on the reception there, Lloyd Graham Jr. 3 wide receivers set out here, though, 2 in the backfield. That's going to be a three-step drop, that's going to be a throw, that's going to be a catch, and that is going to be a touchdown. They will call it. And number 10, Ivory Irvin, with the first touchdown of the night. Cornerbacks are Enzo Bolt, Marvin Himes, Ben Stacking Paper, and Elijah Warfield. As we mentioned, safeties Giovanni Bolt and Troy Lowshaw. And this is a run for the Portland Fleet. And Baltimore, they like playing a lot of bump. They're playing up on this here. And this is going to be a throw. And that is a catch. And that is 82 on the reception. That is Gene Valentine. It looks like they're going more for man. And man certainly did the job there. That was a coverage sack. Snap is good. There's a bit of pressure on it, but that is up and that is good. 43 yards. And he is, well, you can see his stats there. 3 attempts, 10 yards. He's not getting the workload that he might normally get, but T-Roy Gaines is picking up the slack there. And Baltimore will run it again, and this is going to be at the outside, and that will be Murray. And he is off to the house until he is stopped by a hustling Portland defense. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on Next Level Sports, and you are watching the Baltimore Vultures take on the Portland Fleet. Baltimore driving deep into Portland territory up to the 15-yard line. Actually, it looks like strong power eye flipped, so they're running to the weak side. And they will run it up the middle, and they will run it for a touchdown. Number 21, Warren Murray with the touchdown. And that has been coming for a few plays now, Eric.
But man, these running backs for the Baltimore Vultures have just been running all over the place so far.
That's a throw, and that's a catch. And Baltimore are all the way up to the Portland 29-yard line. Portland's got to slow down this Baltimore Vultures side. As the kick is away, and that is up, and that is good. 38 yards for the field goal.
But, yeah, they need to focus on this run game for sure, but this is a passing situation for sure.
And they will throw it, and that is a big throw, and that is a big interception from number 20 of the Portland Fleet. Excellent interception there from Vernaz Smith and the Portland Fleet. You need to make more of those plays if you want to get back into this game. 14-point deficit, but with just under 4 minutes left of this quarter, big opportunity here. Coming up on the APM Music halftime report, Cameron Irvine and Mike St. Green will break down the first half between the Vultures and the Fleet, visit the SFL Media's power rankings through 3 weeks, and discuss what makes Baltimore so dominant in the league without controllers. Portland driving, though. They're up to the Baltimore 39-yard line. Just about a minute and 30 left to go in this first half. 3-step drop from Cyrus Jive. He's got Ezekiel Love, and Ezekiel Love's got a lot of room, and he's got a first down.
They'll have a 3rd and long here, though, with 47 to go in the first half.
4 out wide, and that is a throw, and that is a catch, and that is a first down. Big play for Portland. 40 seconds left on the clock. They got all the time in the world to try and drive into the end zone here. They'll go with that play again. They'll throw it. They'll throw it to Ezekiel Love. Ezekiel Love can get into the end zone. Kept his feet in bounds, and excellent footwork there from that halfback. Number 21 put 6 on the board, pending the extra point.
He's a rookie. He's going to make mistakes if he is under duress, and therefore the secondary for Baltimore can take advantage of that.
And that is another huge first down for the Portland Fleet, all the way up to Baltimore's 39-yard line. come out in a weak eye formation here. And you suspect they're not going to hand it off to Ezekiel Love. They'll throw it instead. And that's an excellent catch. That's number 82 on the reception. Gene Valentine.
If you're going to have, some confidence in your convictions, either go ahead and take the 3 points or go for it on 4th down. That was not the right call there, in my opinion.
The kick is up 19 yards, and that is automatic. Baltimore, though, they are the champions for a reason. Let's see what they come out here with now. 5-step drop, a throw, and that's a catch, and that's a big bomb. And number 10 is going all the way to the house. Ivory Irvin, nobody's going to catch him. That is a touchdown, Ivory Irvin for the Baltimore Vultures. And just like that, Baltimore are back to a 2-possession lead, Eric.
And that's the difficulty with this Baltimore Vultures offense. And I saw the bunched receivers in that formation. It looked like Portland wasn't quite lined up correctly. I thought that might be a problem for them. And sure enough, Ivory Irvin with a little slant and go right into the end zone. 14 of 20, over 150 yards through the air and a touchdown. No interceptions yet.
See a bit of play action here, and that's a big pass. And that is a big interception. And the Baltimore Vultures are prowling. Let's see what Baltimore can do here. They're going to go for a run, and that is going to be a 1st down. And that was a dangerous-looking Warren Murray run there, revisiting the site of that amazing comeback last week against the Vancouver Legion. And back at 4-0, tied with the London Knights. And Warren Murray gets the 1st down there. You have a chance to drive back down as he did in the 3rd quarter and try and bring this back within a single score. They won't do it there, though, and that is going to be walked into the end zone by Warren Murray. That is a touchdown for the 10-season veteran. And Baltimore assert their dominance once more, Eric. Single back set here, 3-step drop. A throw it to Ezekiel Love again. Ezekiel Love's got a lot of space, and I think he's going for a touchdown here. No, he won't. He is closed down by the defensive backs there. I think I would be going for it on 4th down. I know that you're not completely out of it yet, but you got to get points quick, and I don't think the field goal is going to do it for you here. They'll take the snap. There was a guy through the line of scrimmage there, pursuing TE flex, and they're going to keep throwing it. This out route. That's a fumble, and that is it's recovered by Elijah Warfield. Oh, this one may go to the booth, Eric, because hit it, well, for all in the world. Wow, that is close. Oh, could he have been out of bounds there, Eric?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say with those all-white uniforms that Baltimore has, the white shoes and everything.
Jive takes the snap after a long delay. That is thrown, and that is... Oh, if he'd caught that, Eric, I think he might have gone to the house. He was behind the defensive backs, but as it turns out, turnover on downs, and the Baltimore Vultures will nil this one out. I think we're at that time of the game, Eric. Who's your player of the game call for this one?
It's tough to say just because Baltimore played extremely well in all facets of the game. Just going by sheer numbers, I'd have to give it to Warren Murray. Had over 100 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, added a catch coming out of the backfield as well. I would say he and Ivory Irvin would be my 2 major contributors to the game, possibly the best chances at being players of the game.